And welcome back to more Castlevania Curse of Darkness Trevor mode in the strategy guides. As we've established in the last episode, in today's episode, Mark will be playing the role of Sir Not appearing in this part. Or probably the rest of the LP for that matter. And... oh, yep, I'm locked in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Oh. Well, you were locked in here with me. Then you all died. I need to stop doing that. I run out of playmates that way. That was not what I intended, but okay. Hey, no laying down on the job. Do 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 do. Hey, stop flipping out. I said cartwheel down the hallway, dang it. Okay. Meat, it is so sweet. Do, do, do. Ow. Spinny, spinny, winny, winny. Love that Super Star Wars style spin maneuver he does. Not only does it get multiple hits in, but each hit actually does more damage than his normal attack. Somehow. Those who know anything about rules of video games will probably be like, Vic? Diddle-a-doo. Da, 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 da. Flippity flip, flippity flip, 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 flip. Alright! Oh, crowd control! Okay then. I guess I don't have enough to... yeah, I did not have enough to do that. Handstand ground. Dude, try actually hitting your targets. Boing. Yeah, if I had the axe, I could, like... I mean, I do have the axe, but, like, if the axe worked the way it does in the other games, I could just use those against the stupid white dragons instead of having to jump up after them. Oh wow, I did not realize I was this close to actually finishing this area last time. Hello, blood-soaked moon. It's obviously just a flat texture in a skybox. I see through your tricks, game. You can't fool me. Have a seat. Rest your feet. Grab yourself a bite to eat! Thanks, already had some. Now the save is complete! That statue's missing a head. That statue's missing most everything. Kerchunk, 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 kerchank, kerchwunk, kerchlunk. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. Okay. Fall down. Kerchunkle. Ching chong chwang. Clunk. Wow. That took a... Holy crud muffins. And he's down. That didn't take long at all. Birdcage seat! Crest! That ups all of my stats. How's about stats? But if you leave the area without picking up a crest, well, it disappears. So make sure you actually pick them up if you want Trevor to be as strong as he possibly can be. Billigent Mountains. Or however the freak you pronounce that. MP max up. Or more so, heart max up. Since he doesn't use MP, he uses whites. You know, I kind of wish this game had a character mode for Sypha, and maybe even one for Grant. I would also say Alucard, but I'm not sure how that would play out. It probably wouldn't be much different. Alucard probably wouldn't play much different from the main game, to be perfectly honest. But for Sypha, I could see her having a flame spell, which would probably be very similar to the sorcery flame attack that the one mage Innocent Devil has, except you would be able to, like, direct it yourself. It'd probably be like the giant laser beam that Joshium uses in Lament of Innocence, actually. Meat! And let's go see what's over here. My bod skeletons. Oh, okay. I guess that guy was the gatekeeper. Also would have loved the axe to be its normal arch-throwing self, or hills and stuff like this. But no. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. The change they made does not make it better for 3D games. If anything, it probably makes it worse. This is where the more open-ended nature of this mode starts to come into play, because I don't have to do things in more or less the same order that Hector had to. But I probably will anyways, just because that's the, you see, unlike with Lament of Innocence, where it was made so that pretty much any area could feasibly be your first. In this game, because you have level ups and stuff, enemies do get stronger. And it's probably worth powering up Trevor before heading into harder areas, to make sure he's actually where the game would more or less expect you to be. But I mean, you can head into harder areas right from the get-go in this mode if you really want to. I wouldn't recommend doing so, but you can. I mean, I could head straight to the Mortavia Aqueduct. I think I do need to beat the boss in there before I'm allowed into the forest, though. But yeah, I could skip the boss from here. I could skip the temple area, which is supposed to be the next area, and totally do things in a way that Hector would never have been able to do so. But again, you would be very ill-prepared for that, but if you want to do so for a challenge, I'm not going to stop. How could I? What am I going to, like, just teleport into your house and be like, no, you're playing the game wrong because you're doing it not the way I would do it. That would be stupid and rude. I'm not that rude. I'm rude, but I'm not that rude. I mean, come on. Oh, we've got that walled off. Not for long. Why did I say not for long as soon as it did? Not anymore would have been the correct turn of phrase, Mike. And there's still things you have to do in order to open certain areas up. Because they totally screwed up the axe, the holy water becomes just so much more useful. I suppose the blade serpent thing with the knife could be useful for an anti-air thing, as well as maybe the cross, with the Grand Cross so light thing going around him. But They should have still had the axe do what the axe normally does. It was really dumb of them not to include that. See, I can go straight to the aqueduct if I wanted to, but I'm not. And Julia's house is still right here, but she doesn't talk to you or even acknowledge your existence. You can still sit in a rocking chair, though. Well, that's going to be all the time for this episode. Join me next episode where I complete the rest of these mountains. Bye. Stupid phone.